Hello, I am Joalixy, and welcome back to Morrowind! So we've just finished the Windstone, and we only have one final stone to do. The Beast Stone, which looks like it's at the mouth of the lake. So we're gonna try to find that this episode, and we're gonna try to do it and go back to the skull to see what they want us to do now. We're supposed to be looking for the missing captain, but we have been gone for a while. So I fear the worst for him. Now this should just take us right down to where we need to go. Yes. Alright, so we're just going to continue down the river, and hopefully we'll spot it shortly. Actually, I'm going to try to bypass this storm. Excellent. Turn that down on my headset just a teeny tiny bit. Alright, we should be seeing it. Around yonder. Somewhere around here. So Horker says, bend over and kiss your old mother goodbye. Gales of laughter. Cool. Wait, I think that's it. Alright. That looks like what we're looking for. I think that is what we're looking for. Yep, the Beast Stone. Travel south, find the good beast, and ease its suffering. Okay, so travel south, that'll be this way. Find the good beast and ease its suffering. Are you the good beast? Okay, he was not. Alright, so we're just going to continue southward. We don't know, what beast we're looking for. I mean, this little guy does not look like he's suffering or anything. We can meditate on what we have learned. By you. No, he's not suffering, neither is he. Where is this suffering beast? There's some... Maybe? Oh, they are coming to challenge us. That's fine. Okay, so maybe the bear is the beast, and he's suffering because these people are, all around him. Come on, you little guys. Leave him alone. Wait, can I talk to you? Oh no! It is the good beast. We must rescue him. He's being hunted by these evil little guys. But apparently can't see me for some reason. That's fine. That will just leave them easy to the slaughter. Your journal has been updated. Let's see what chicken arrow. Alright, so we pulled the arrow. The bear is fully healed from its wounds. I should return to the beast stone. It seems the good beast would like to return there with me. Okay, so we had to remove the arrow. Oh, you would like to come? Beast follower. Excellent. A moment. The music's still kind of battle-ish. Okay, it changed. Booth cat. Yeah, my cat's in my office right now. He likes to chew on wires. Put it down. The big boy. I swear that cat's on steroids. He looks like he's a bodybuilder. Everybody... We couldn't really come up with a name for him, so they decided to call him Booth. Like B-O-O-T-H. And it kind of got slimmed down to Booth Cat. But he's a love bug. Okay, I'm assuming we're gonna have to wait for him. Maybe. Your journal has been updated. It appears the beast stones will begin to flow a magical light. I have completed the gift of the beast ritual. I have completed all the 6 rituals necessary. I should talk to Heartfang. Okay. To Heartfang. How do I get out of here? What the heck? There we go. Alright, so now that that's complete, I don't know where the bear went, but now that that's complete, we can go talk to Heartfang and see what he has to say. He's probably going to tell us, oh, we don't know nothing about a captain. You just wasted all your time while your captain bleeds out somewhere. Or something of the sorts. I don't know. I do not know. Everybody's just hanging out here. I mean, this is... Yeah, here he is. You were told to perform the rituals needed to restore power to the skull. What have you done? You have completed the ritual of the gifts. I am impressed with your efforts, Outlander, but there is more to be done. You should have shown a certain loyalty to the skull, and it surprises me. Tradition dictates that you now hold this, the Mace of Eivir, Stonesinger. This is a treasure of the skull that I do not relish giving to an outsider. Still, you have earned it. For now it is time to prove your wisdom. Though I believe your heart may be one with the skull, your mind must be as well. To that end, I would have you investigate a crime that involves 2 of the skull, and your actions may decide their fates. Investigation. Ingar Icemane has been accused of theft. His accuser, Rigmore Halfhand, claims the Icemane stole furs from his house. These furs were indeed found in Icemane's residence. The skull do not take such things lightly. We have little, and each is given according to his need. This offense is punishable by exile or sacrifice to the wolves. Icemane will surely choose the wolves. Now speak with the skull, find out what you can, then report your findings to me, so the guilty may be punished. Okay, so the stuff was found in Icemane's place, so he was in possession of it. Rigmore is accusing him of stealing. Alright, let's go talk to Rigmore and see what he's...
You like to dance?
Oh, I'm over encumbered.
Fire. Don't you done this?
I'm gonna have to try to repair some of our garbage. Oh my goodness. We got so much garbage to fix. I really wasn't paying attention to our weight limit. Our intelligence is damaged too. That's the bad part of not noticing stuff. Alright. Can we move? We most certainly cannot. I wanted that to enchant it. We got so much stuff. Crap. Okay, that can get out of there. We don't need that. That's busted up, broken, like junk. You can have that. Alright, so let's go find, what was his name? Rig something? Rigmore. Alright, we're looking for Rigmore. Rigmore?
You're on your honor. Don't
Are you
press your
Rigmore?
luck. Don't stand about.
Okay, well, we're looking for Rigmore. Alright, here we go. Alright, yes, I understand you're investigating Ingar Icemane's theft. A terrible thing, but you were sent to investigate a crime. What can I do for you, Outlander? I can't understand why he would do such a thing. We of the Skull give to each according to need. If Icemane had needed them more furs, they would have been provided, but instead he stole them from my house, my home. It is difficult to explain. I feel sorry for his lovely wife, who will be left all alone. Ah, well, really? Oh, really? This guy might be setting me up.
Yes, I understand you are investigating Engar Icemane's theft.
I am. I'll be back with you shortly, sir. I mean, he does have furs in here, but you don't see no wife. A huntsman more axe. So I'm just kind of looking for evidence, you know, either other stolen belongings, because really the only thing I have to go off of right now is their word. And I'd rather not do that. I would rather investigate thoroughly. This fair closed. Alright. I don't know.
Come on then. Say something or move on.
Are you the dude that he accused?
You
yeah.
who are to be my judge. What would you ask of me?
I want to know about... what do you got to say about him? I have no quarrel with Half-Hand until this day. I thought him a friend to my family, to my wife, Rasa Icemane, especially while I was on the hunt. He was known to keep counsel with her and others who remained in the village, and now this from him. Okay, I got a feeling this is about the girl. She is my wife, a wise and beautiful woman. Her life is not an easy one, as I am often gone for a few weeks on a hunt, but she is strong and the children will be fine warriors. Okay, Risa. Risa? Is that how you spell her name? Risa? That's what I'm going to call her. See if we can find her, do some questioning.
You're on your honor. Don't press your luck.
Okay, there's plenty of these dudes around. Honor guards?
You like to dance close to the fire. Like me, for instance.
Alright, what do you got to say about the Icemanes? He is a valiant warrior and no thief. Any of the Skull can tell you that. Anyone who would say different is a liar. He has always proven to be brave and true, and it is impossible to imagine that he would be capable of this crime. Really? What about his wife? She is a good woman, the wife of Ingar Icemane. She must be strong while her husband spends long weeks away on the hunt. Okay, what about Rigmore? He is a clever one. He is wise and crafty, and perhaps for this he is not well liked. Still, he is of the Skull, and we must take his accusations seriously. Right. Ernest's note to Brandir. Dearest Brandir, I decided to take a walk on the banks of the Isle Islid. The river is beautiful this time of year, don't you think? Come find me, and we shall talk about our future and freedom from the shrew of a wife. Your love, Irina. Incredible. So there is absolutely some tomfoolery going on here. Alright, what can you tell me about Rigmore? Okay, that's the same thing that guy said. What about the wife? She's a good woman, comes from good people. Her heart is open and full of love and life. And I only hope that her heart does not get broken by this entire affair. Okay, so I think it's best that we find and talk to her. You know, she could probably shed some light on, like, oh, I love my husband.
My poor son. Please.
I love my husband, but Rigmore, you know, he makes that pie. Timville. Is that you, son? Oh no, I'm sorry. Please forgive the ramblings brought to you by old man's anguish. My son Timville was getting water and fell into the well. I am so lonely without him. Ever since his mother passed, Timville has been my only companion. The pool beneath the well leads to a series of ice caves known as Rimhole. So my boy may still be alive, but I am too frail to search the caves, and everyone else in the village is convinced Timville is already dead. I must know if he still lives. Please, widow, will you enter Rimhole and learn the fate of my son? Sure, I'll help you. You will help me? Oh, thank you, Wood Elf. Since my son fell into the well, I have kept it locked to avoid any more unfortunate accidents. Here's the key. The well is out back. The waters of the well lead to Rimhill. But there is said to be another, more direct entrance to the ice cavern somewhere outside the village. I know not where such an entrance may be, though it's probably hidden somewhere nearby. Now hurry. Return when you have news of my son. Okay, so we can help him find his son, too. But before we do that... Okay, his house is that one.
Don't stand
back
about
there. Are you the lady? Ah, here you are. You are the one investigating a crime that has been blamed upon my husband. How may I help you? Ingar would never do such a thing as this. He is a man of honor, and we want for nothing. I cannot imagine what would drive Rigmore to make such an accusation. Perhaps he is jealous of my husband, and these charges are meant to disgrace him. He is a valiant warrior and no thief. Any of the skull can tell. Okay, they already told us that. What about Rigmore? He had been a good friend to me until this accusation. We had spent some time together, but now he has decided to ruin my family. Okay, so I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say, like, Rigmore wants to be with her. She's married, so he is, like, setting up her husband to get him kicked out so she'll be free to the people in the village, and then he'll try to take her. That's what I'm thinking it is. I'm gonna go accuse him of that and see what he says. No, you're not the guy I need. Alright, so what can you tell me about the girl? A beautiful woman deserving a better man than her husband, her mate would lead to a much better life. Investigate a crime. Understand. Okay, so he's just gonna play dumb now.
Yes, I understand you are investigating Engar Ice Maiden's theft.
I'm investigating your lying accusations, sir. You know what? I'm gonna go talk to the boss and see what he says. I think we got enough evidence.
Don't stand about.
I mean, just let him fight. Alright, investigator. You were to investigate a crime. How have you done this? Come to me when you have more information, Joalixy. This matter is a serious one, and we will not proceed until all of the facts have been discovered. Okay, so what's wanting us to do? Risa told me that she does not believe that her husband could possibly have done what he is accused of. She claims that Half-Hand is merely jealous of her husband and has trumped up these charges to disgrace him. That's what I'm thinking.
You were to investigate a
But how do we get him to, like, admit to it?
Don't stand about.
Like, does he have a friend? Are you his friend? What say you of Iceman? Same thing. What say you of Rigmore? Same thing. She's a good woman, the wife of...
Don't stand about.
I guess we just keep questioning people. Okay, there's nobody in here. What about you?
Don't
Do you
stand
do
about.
anything besides just stand there with the name? What about... He's a valiant warrior. He's a clever one. She's a good woman. Alright. You are of no assistance to me, sir. Let's go ask her.
Oh, come on then, say something or move on.
He's a valiant warrior, that's the same thing they all say. He's clever, that's all they say. She's a good woman, that's all they say. Okay, so we're gonna have to find some evidence. They said that this stuff was found in his house. Wait, you're a smith? Can you repair my belongings? Excellent. Well, if you're the smith, you definitely talk to these people, so what do you got? Valiant warrior, that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. Okay, so my guess is we are looking for an actual physical piece of evidence. You know, like a love note, like, I will have you do off with your husband by planting this stuff on it, or something like that. Oh! I swear I did not Google this. Dearest Rizzy, why will you not see me? You know how I feel, and I know how you feel the same about me. Please simply consent to speak to me. Just a word, a moment with you would ease my soul. If I cannot be with you, I will have to resort to something more drastic. Please consider your feelings. Your husband is a lout, away for weeks at a time with no consideration for your needs. I have always been there for you, and I will always will be. We should be together, dearest. Evidence. Evidence, evidence.
Found a piece of cheese. Whose piece of cheese is this?
Right. I swear I didn't Google that. I didn't even know he was going to have to do this, but that's what I was thinking.
Don't stand about.
Note that bravely incriminated him, and it did a beautiful. I love it when stuff comes together. I absolutely love it. Picking your trash up all over the place. You were to investigate a crime. You've done this. You seem to have uncovered some important information. Go to Half Hand and present this information to him, and then bring the man to me. This matter will be resolved.
You were to investigate a crime.
Yeah. Alright, let's go talk to him. I think he's
Don't
this red
stand
house.
about. Yes, I understand you are investigating Engar Ice Main's theft.
You found that letter, but why would... This is an outrage. I only wanted the woman. Why did that fool have to choose the wolves? He could have simply left, and she and I could have been together forever. You know my crime, and I know you must tell Heartfang. Let us go to him, and I will accept my fate. So he just wanted love, living out here in the nasty snow area.
Don't stand about.
A little bit of drama in the city, eh, boys?
Well, at least being cold, wet, and miserable all the time gives us plenty to complain about.
Yeah. So Half Hand has invented this tale of theft over a woman by the Allmaker. This will not go unpunished. By Skull tradition, making a false accusation carries the same penalty as the crime that is claimed. In this case, either exile or death by sacrifice to the wolves. The verdict is for you to decide. Half Hand must be exiled permanently from the skull, or he must be fed to the ceremonial wolves. I was going to say we can exile him, but if he would do this already, he's more than likely just going to go out, get a group, and come back and try his luck again, if not kidnap her. So I say we're going to feed him to the wolves. To the wolves, then. You have shown mercy, Joalixy. Allowing him to die with this honor, perhaps you have some wisdom after all. Lead the prisoner outside that he may accept his sentence. The shaman will summon the ceremonial, or the Serliorn, to perform their function. But first, accept this token. It is unlikely, but perhaps you two can be more like the wolves we revere.
You have done well, showing your loyalty and wisdom.
Come on, you're getting chewed to pieces.
You like to dance close to the fire, don't you? You have cleared my name and restored my honor. What can I do for you, my friend?
Nothing. Oh, he's...
This is too easy.
Oh, wow. Well, that's just... What happened to him? Alright, we have completed it. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
You like to dance.
And we
close
rescued
to
this
the
guy.
fire.
Well, not really rescued him, but we
You
cleared
have
his
cleared
name.
my name and restored my honor. What can I do for you, my friend?
He has puppy heads for shoulder blades. What the heck? I did not notice that the first time we talked to him. We shouldn't have helped him. He's a puppy killer. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay awesome.